There was this debate on whether Castorice is purple or pink, which honestly, I have no idea how did that even started or why it even happened. But I am not gonna question that, because that's free video content for me. But of course, I just had to be a few months late into this. That's fine though, as it is better late than never. So, I decided to take my Castorice to the salon and dye her hair pink. Oh yeah, I also bought the bunny ears for her, as I think she would look good on it. So in the end, she looks like this now. Yeah, this is Castorice, totally not another character who is pretending to be her at all. Just look at her, her hair is now pink, and she is wearing the bunny ears I bought for her, and apparently, she also received a new outfit as well, kinda cool if you ask me. Now the only downside is the fact I had to pull for her once again, which is kinda weird for Hoyo to do that, but oh well, I conveniently have enough pulls to get her once again. In fact, I went for her too. And I even obtained my first double 5-star in my entire time of playing gacha game. Yeah, I think I've spent all my luck for this year just by pulling this. So if anything bad happens to me, you'll know why now. Anyway, I don't think you wanna hear me yap about all that stuff. So let's just jump straight into the main show of the video, which is using the pink team to defeat enemies. Now I don't know about this, but I don't seem to remember that Castorice could do this at all. You know? One-shot the boss with a singular ult. Maybe it's because of this is floor 10 of Memory of Chaos, which might be weak in older accounts like mine. What about floor 11? Can she do that as well? Especially against Sparxie's mechanic, which I hate dealing with it. Well, where did the mobs go? I think they just evaporated into some damage numbers. As for the boss, yeah, they kinda got scared and ran away after witnessing what just happened. To be fair though, I would probably do the same as well. Just look at the damage she is able to do with a single ult. That's like half of the boss's health. Very scary if you think about that. At this point, I don't know if there is any enemy that would give her a hard time dealing with it, as she still shreds floor 12 Negador with her ult. Well, at this point, I think we need a bigger challenge for our overpowered Castorice, as we just beat floor 12 way too quickly. And honestly, the only place I can think of is Apocalypse Shadow, as they have a huge damage reduction when their weakness is not broken. But could they handle the wrath of Castorice? In my opinion, I think they could, but we'll have to see it in action to prove that. So, we are gonna do our usual rotation to try and break Castorice out of the TV realm. But to be honest, that is more like me spamming random stuff at Sparxie and hope it works, but oh well. Anyway, now that we are out, it's time to see if Sparxie can take all of Castorice's damage. And for this, I'll just use one ult, as 2 might defeat her. 0%, that's a very weird number. I don't think Sparxie's health is supposed to be that number. Surely I didn't just one-shot her through the 50% damage reduction, right? Let me just do all my rotation and test it once again. Yeah, no, this is not helping me at all. She just one-shot the enemies inside the TV mode. And I think she could one-shot Sparxie once again as well. So let me just buff her up real quick, and we'll witness Sparksy's health bar explode together. Now although that was not one shot, but hey, I think that's close enough. You know what? At this point, I think the only boss that won't die instantly is an anomaly arbitration. And honestly, I can't beat it at all, so this might be my best chance to do it. And with an opportunity like that presented itself, you know I just had to take it. Of course, the boss just had to be Sparksy once again, which should be an easy target at this point, as I have used the same team with the same rotation every single time to defeat her. Here we go, the first home. And here's another one. Just like that, it took both of the elite mobs to half HP, and 1 world later, we are officially facing Sparksy now, which I threw everything on her right away, and dealt some decent damage onto her. As a result, she threw Castorice back into the TV mode, through which I have to spend another ult just to get out of there. But this also allowed me to deal a ton of damage onto her as well, as she takes more damage when a character breaks out of the TV mode. And with the pink team filled with a lot of damage dealers, I managed to take her health down to 13% before she sent Castorice back. Of spamming all my abilities on Sparksy, I managed to break out and deal the remaining damage needed, which started phase 2 of the battle. However, one ult from Castorice was not enough this time, so I had to actually interact with the mechanic instead of brute forcing with Castorice's ult. Worked out, as I got out after obtaining the buffs and debuffs. So, it's damage time. And just like that, we did it. We beat the boss in anomaly arbitration. Okay, I may have lied. The Castorice that you saw throughout the video was not actually Castorice at all. She's actually Evanescia, who happens to be pink. Unlike Castorice, yeah, I said it. Castorice is not pink, she's purple. But at this point, whether Castorice is purple or pink does not matter to me anymore. As I just want to know how strong Evanescia is at this point, because she astonished me throughout the entire recording. So, I went ahead and unlocked Elation MC early, get him all geared up right away. After that, I jumped straight back to floor 12, to which I obliterated the enemies so hard that I didn't even realize I just did a 0 cycle clear. now that I think about it, I am more impressed on how strong she is now, as I was fighting Kafka, who is notoriously known for not having any special mechanic to cut her HP down unlike Nikador. So I just defeated Kafka with her insane HP like it was nothing. Yeah, that's kinda crazy if you ask me. But of course, I think the Eidolon might have helped a lot for this to happen. But honestly though, I would have still pulled for her even if she's weak, as I have finally obtained all the pink hair foxes in all Hoyo games.